A very good morning, welcome. Jeff Lawton on Monday the 17th of March, and it's a bit like after the Lord Mayor's Parade today, after the Cheltenham bloodbath for many people last week. Now, I never seem to understand the mentality that people save up all year to go to the festival, and because it's Cheltenham, they're okay with parting with their hard-earned money in the name of so-called fun. And what a bloodbath it was. I've never seen such strange results on decent ground over the last 40 years. Yeah, you get it on the heavy ground for sure, but on decent jumping ground, never seen it before. Having said that, my private service clients were only given 6 bets of the whole of the Cheltenham meeting, and we managed 3 winners. We had a profit of 10 points on the week, and I doubt many people will actually say that. That's now 17 winning weeks from 18 since the start of the jump season, with a 227 points profit. And the good news is the flat season starts on Saturday, and I make more money on the flat than I do over jumps. Now, I'm going to cover a few of the races today, and remember, if you do want to join or inquire about my private service, just drop me an email at the address below, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com. Now, there are an average of 2 bets per day on the private service, and these are sent by text promptly at 8:30. As I said, we have a current standing profit of 227 points this jump season since the beginning of November. That equates to 12.6 points profit per week, or in monetary terms, if you'd had £20 on per point on each horse, you've made £252 profit every single week since November. Now, if you're not interested, that's absolutely fine, but just do yourself a favour and press the subscribe button below. That just tells you as soon as I put the video up, because sometimes I'm early, sometimes I'm late, so that will tell you exactly when the video is up and you can get it straight away. So let's look at the day's racing. We're going to start at Southwell, and we're starting the 255. Harel de Marais of Charles and Adam Pogson. Now, he was formerly trained by Mark Walford in North Yorkshire before the owners sent him to the Pogsons. He'd been beaten 79 lengths in his previous 5 starts for Mark Walford, but on stable debut for the Pogsons 2 weeks ago, he was given a patient ride by James Boyne and came through smoothly in the straight to win comfortably. Now, his brother Sean takes over in the saddle today. The handicapper put him up £5 for that to a mark of 100. But just over a year ago, he was rated 113. So with this return to form, he should still be very well handicapped. He was beaten by the second favourite today. That was Gwenny May Gem 2 runs ago. And he meets that one on identical terms today. But that was before he changed stables, and the move seems to have set him alight. In the 3:30, Fergal O'Brien runs Jack Hyde. Now, he was formerly trained by Thomas Gallagher when he was a bit of a runaway, and he was ridden by his amateur jockey owner, I think he was called John Reddington from memory. He missed nearly 2 years through injury, and he was then bought by Paddy Brennan for his racing club and ran against some credible opposition on his first 2 starts, including the well-touted Palladium of Nicky Henderson's at Huntingdon. The second and fourth in that race both came out and won next time. On his 3rd start, he went to Southwell, where he went off 2-7 favourite, but he was set a lot to do behind a Skelton horse, who had shown a little bit more than his form figures suggested, so it didn't surprise me that he ran well, and his C was given a lot to do. The Skelton horse kicked a long way out. He picked up impressively at the end as they went 46 lengths clear of the others, and though he was well on top of the line, he does look to be crying out for this step up in trip. He is, however, rated £7 below James Owen Escapologist, but I'm not sure how good those 2 Fakenham races were, and for me, Jack Hyde looks progressive and he ought to be winning this. In the 4:05, Ollie Murphy runs Alexandre Larosse. Now, he had shown little in 5 starts over hurdles, but when he was stepped up to 2 mile 4 furlongs 2 runs ago, the transformation was stark. Ridden by today's jockey, he made the winner, who has won since, pull out all the stops as they pulled 22 lengths clear of the 3rd. He went to Huntingdon, where he was set a fair bit to do, but was well on top at the line, and this step up by a furlong is sure to help. The handicapper put him up £7 to 95 for that, but in a race where there are few viable options, he looks good enough to follow up. The other two cards are poor. I don't really have any interest in those today. So if you are interested in getting my bets earlier, 8:30, average 2 per day, then we only had one yesterday, but that one won up at gosh, where was it? Market Raisin yesterday. Just drop me an email below and I'll respond to it. You can ask me anything horse racing related, and if you don't want to, if you don't mind waiting for the video, that's fine, and that's free at 11 o'clock. But please hit the subscribe button, and I will speak to you the same time tomorrow. Thanks very much for dropping by.